Hi, I'm Sally. I'm Nene. Do you want a treat? Once upon a time, a girl named Sally loved ice cream. That's me. Chocolate chip fudge with whipped cream stream. Yum. When she's old enough, Sally opens up a store. Basically, I'm saying Sally was a little Sally's ice cream.
Hey guys, it's your girl Lene, and welcome to my first voice recording, I guess. Anyway, it's currently 12:47 p.m. and I was just playing with this new microphone that I got from a friend from Christmas, and I was like, I could do music, I could be spitting my hot shit on y'all, just making the bangs, but I can also just talk to you guys or just talk and let people know that I'm a regular person, I'm a relatable person and everything. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then I sat down and I was like, well, what am I going to talk about? And I realized that I could talk about anything I really want. So I was just like, fuck it, let's just talk about what we want. And now we're here. So, what can I really talk about right now? I guess I could talk about how hard college is. Like, people really don't understand that when they say college is hard, college is really oh so hard. And it's not even like, oh, who are you? What do you want? What is your career? It's not even that. College is hard because you have to build everything. Like everything's on you. Like you can have help, but the thing is it's on you to ask for help. And if you don't know how to ask for help in college, then sorry babes, you're not going to do as well as you think you are. Even with the people who have succeeded by no help, I know for a fact that they just struggled the entire time. But yeah, it was hard for me mainly this semester. I'm gonna say this fall semester of 23 because I was kind of in a predicament academically, and I'm not trying to spill all my personal stuff, but let's just say that I had no no room to have any D's or anything lower than a C. I could not have that, or else I probably wouldn't have been back next year at my college. So, it was really hard for me. And then I had some financial issues and housing issues. So I had to live off campus for like the first few months. And at first, people will be like, oh, off campus, which means you can go whenever you want. You don't have to stay on campus and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, this might be cute. This might be cool. But honestly, it was so hard and so mentally and physically draining because one, I didn't have a car for most of those months, which means I had to rely on Uber, which means I was spending like hundreds of dollars a month just to go from school and to school. And my school and where I was staying at wasn't even that far apart. And then I did get a car, but it was around when the semester started to end, so I didn't really need to drive it. But then I had to worry about gas because I had to use my own money. I had to worry about the weather. I couldn't go anywhere that I like, even though I don't like driving like that. Like where my college is, if I wanted to go to DC and I had to like pay for parking wherever I go now, I'm like, this ain't it, babe. Like there's really no grace option. But it was stuff like transportation, and then people don't understand, like people who lived on campus for like the whole college years. When I was stuck in Uber, I couldn't go back and forth. Like you just can't go back and forth as you please, because one way or another you're spending or you're wasting money. So there were days where I literally had to go to a class that was like at 9 a.m., but I had to go to school and get to campus at like 7 because that's when the Uber was cheapest, or that's when somebody was available. They had an 8 a.m. class, so they had to look up at 6 a.m., leave by 7 a.m. So it was just like, no, that's not it, babes. And then and because I have more than one class a day, I had to take everything from my location to campus, which means if I had 3 classes, I had 3 classes worth of work on my back all day. And I'd be so tired and fatigued, and I just wanted to sit down and take a nap. But like, you can't take a nap on campus because I was just too afraid of forgetting something or somebody taking my stuff while I'm asleep. Like I'm just not comfortable sleeping on campus. I don't trust the people. And it was really hard, and I was really thinking like, I don't think I'm really gonna make it. But I ended up making it, and when I say that I was in tears when I realized I passed all my classes, and when I mean I passed all my classes, girl, I got all C's. Like straight up C's. But my sister was like, C's are degrees, and I was just like, you know what? They do. C's get degrees. But yeah, it was just college is just so hard. And what made it harder for me is that I was trying to do everything my freshman year, and it backfired on me so bad that it affected me in parts of my sophomore year. And it was really hard and honestly really scary because it's just like I kept on saying to myself, I know being an adult, like the process of becoming an adult is hard, but it shouldn't be crippling. And that's what it feels like. I feel like I'm about to crumble and fall. And my mom was like, you know what? This isn't what adulthood is, actually, honey. This is just a really hard place. Like, nobody should really be going through stuff like this. Adulting is hard, but it should also be beautiful. And it just didn't seem beautiful to me. But now that it was winter break and I'm done with my classes, I can just finally let go. I have so much less anxiety. And it's honestly really nice to know that I'm going into this next year, next semester with a new energy, a new mindset. And when I mean mindset, I mean my mindset, like my slogan, my logo, or whatever it is for 2024 is I'm protecting my peace. Like my happiness is my number one priority. My calmness is my number one priority. Like nobody is going to upset me or disturb my peace. I want to feel as stable as I can because I love life challenges, but I do not like it when the challenges are beating me and they're not even letting me like get up, you know? So yeah, like that semester was really hard, but I'm so excited for this new semester because I'm on campus. I'm going to be around people. I can't wait to get back to the club that I always wanted to, and I missed it so much. So I don't know if I should be saying this. Well, I'm going to say it anyway. I was a model. Like in freshman year, I was on my modeling team, and I had to quit the beginning of my sophomore year because my grades were not the best and I had to focus solely on school, which is really hard because I hate school. That's why I joined the modeling to like get a distraction, but you know, it is what it is. But I'm so excited to go to modeling. I love models, I love heels, and then we dance, we just show different type of black culture and almost ballroom culture. If you know what that is, good for you. If you don't know what that is, ballroom culture is because it's basically like one of the earliest cultures created in the queer movement by black and brown people and mostly trans activists and stuff. But anyway, I just love ballroom culture. I love being on stage. I love having my 15 seconds of fame, and it's literally 15 seconds. Not even 15 seconds. Like you walk, you walk, you walk. It's probably actually yeah, it's probably like 15 seconds of you walking and then you're off. You know, but I just missed it and I just missed the people, the energy. It was really fun. And I can't wait to get back on there, you know. But I don't know. I just can't wait for this new semester. And I'm not trying to go in there with like high hopes. I'm just trying to go in there with like, you know what? This has a better possibility of being a better semester. And that's all I want. And I'm really pushing all the distractions to the side. Like I'm asking myself, is this something that I have to do while I'm in college or can it wait? Like I can do whatever I want as an adult. Why can't I just put that off to the side? You know, it's not going anywhere. It'll still be here, you know. So I really just been focusing myself, organizing my head mentally, which I feel like a lot of people really need to do because I feel like when people get so excited for college and all the opportunities and all the things that they can do, they forget that you can do all this stuff, but it's like should you be doing all of this stuff? You know, should you be joining 3 5 clubs? Should you be, you know, going to sorority or fraternity? Should you be like going into sports right now when you've barely locked down how to prioritize your social life and your academic life? Do you really want to add an extracurricular activity life to that as well? You know, and that's what a lot of people like. I didn't do that, and you know, this is how it ended up for me. You know, bit me right in my ass. So I say this because I want other people coming into college to really like pace yourself, take things slow. You can join clubs, but I don't think you should join a club where you have to stay late at a building, where you have to go to practice, where you have to, you know, really take time away from your studies or something to focus on something else, you know? So I really want people to like pace themselves and just, really ask yourself, what do you want to do? What do you think you can handle in college? Because college itself is hard. Adding more stuff to college, it's either a setup for success or a setup for failure. And I almost went through failure, so I don't want anybody else to go through failure. But I am really excited to go back to my modeling club. I don't know how the process is going to be though. Like, do I ask them or do I just pop up like, hey, I'm back? Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I brought snacks. Like, I don't know, but I'm gonna talk to them and I'm gonna see what's up and stuff like that. I'm really comfortable on the mic. I guess I really like talking, even though I'm talking to myself. I'm literally in the corner of a room right now. Like, I'm huddled up in a corner right now, just talking on a mic, but it feels nice, it feels correct. And I guess I want to connect with people, but I have a hard time being on social media. So I was like, you know what, this is the next best thing. If I just talk to myself, talk about topics that I think are important, talk about topics that I think are relevant, or just, whatever the hell I want to talk about, then people get to know me, and then I get to connect with people, and then people and I get to, get the chatting and stuff. I mean, who knows? This might become a regular thing. Like, if this becomes a regular thing, then that would be great. But if this becomes like once in a blue moon opportunity, not opportunity, but like, let's say habit, then that'll be good too. I just really want the people to know me. I told myself that I could never be an influencer, like purposefully, like, work hard for it. But if I do become an influencer, I'll give it my all, because I like sharing my creativity, my thoughts, my words with people. I like sharing my opinions, but I only share opinions when they're asked for, or I'll share my opinions when I know it's not gonna cause a lot of stirring in the pot, because I love a stirred pot, but I don't want to be the stir. I love to see the movement of the spoon, but I ain't holding the spoon, bitch. Like, nah, I ain't no cook. I'm not even in the kitchen. I'm in the window that's connected to the kitchen. I'm watching the cook cooking and stirring the pot. That's me. So yeah. But I think this is really neat. I think this is really fun. I can see why so many men do it, because they'd be like, I can say whatever the hell I want and you can't do nothing about it. Even though a lot of men and women, a lot of people with a microphone and a recording contraption should not have a mic. There's a lot of people out there whose mic needs to be turned off. But anyway, yeah, I guess that's it. I am pretty tired and I want a pretzel stick and I'm craving some ice water. Ice water in midnight is my liquor. It is my addiction. It is my bread and wine. It is my cup of tea. Even though it's cold H2O with colder H2O inside it, but you know what I mean. But anyway, this was nice. This was fun. This was cute. I'm gonna go now, but I hope y'all like whatever I talked about, and maybe this might become a regular thing. I don't know, you tell me. Anyway, bye.
Yeah, well, you can always get some more. Don't be fooled, 'cause she's not a